Hello, my name is Maureen Welch with Navigating Disability Colorado, and today we're going to talk about what is wrong with Colorado Medicaid system. We have a collision happening. We have the end of the public health emergency, compounded by the case management redesign, and then on top of that, 4 different computer systems that are not operating or communicating with each other. I have 5 badass solutions to this collision in the Colorado Medicaid system. One would be to create a statewide certification for all case managers so they have that basic knowledge whether they are in Lyman or in Grand Junction, Colorado. My second idea is to double the pay of these case managers. They currently start off at close to $40,000 a year. That's unacceptable in Colorado's cost of living. If we could double the pay of these case managers, who, by the way, are generating 3 times the revenue for those case management agencies since their caseloads have tripled, that just makes sense. The third idea would be to create a way to hire individuals who have lived experience. For example, family members who have a loved one who have been in services. They understand the systems better than a recent college graduate starting out in an entry-level job. Also, the idea is to get every single person in that case management agency on deck. We need them trained in how to do the assessments for long-term care, as well as deliver case management services. They need to help. And the last idea would be to raise the Medicaid rates for services, because right now we can have a waiver, we can have all sorts of wonderful services, but if no one is willing to work for those Medicaid rates, it doesn't really matter. What can you as a parent do? Well, I have 5 things that you can do actively during this Colorado Medicaid train wreck. One is to make sure you know your rights. Understand what you're entitled to during the application process for a waiver or when you're already on a waiver. The second thing you can do is make sure that you know that you have the ability to change CMAs if you're having trouble with your case management agency. You have to find another case management agency willing to take you, but if they're willing, you can take your money and you can walk, and they're able to bill on those services for you. The third thing you can do is appeal. If you have anything denied, make sure you get it in writing. If you have a Medicaid waiver service that you've requested and your case manager says that's not possible, say, "I'm sorry to hear that. Could I get that in writing, please? I'd like to appeal that." A lot of people don't know you can appeal a waiver service. You can actually file a federal complaint. Yes, you can file a federal complaint through the Department of Justice, and information about that is available on our website. The fourth thing you can do is you can actually escalate your issue to the state. Remember that the case management agencies are contractors for the state Medicaid agency, and if you have a problem with them, you have to go to the state, and we have those 2 links available for you. And the last thing that you can do is appeal to the federal level, and that's the Department of Justice, Health and Human Services. And that particular complaint can take a while, but we have heard that there are multiple complaints being investigated now, so it's a good time for you to file yours as well. In conclusion, during this Medicaid crisis in Colorado, it's time for you to step forward, to be empowered with information so you know how to advocate for your loved one. Click the link below to learn more about the courses that we have available at Navigating Disability Colorado to create that empowerment and information and knowledge so that you can get to the front of the line in the services that your loved one needs and deserves.